actually where Montreal started. Now let me show you guys the original riverbank that they turned into like a sewer. But this is the sewer, like the sewer system they built. They turned this river into, and look now, this was the river that became this. So crazy. All right, y'all, it's that time. We are moving. It is official. Tisha, we are moving. Check it out. Crazy, crazy. We were just, look at this. This was not planned. All right, it's official, Tissue. Babe.
We're moving.
We are moving.
To the east side. You don't remember that show, The Jeffersons?
No, but this is the south side.
But they have that theme song.
All right. Well, we're moving. It's official. Today's the day. We're gonna go do our walkthrough right now. What's your thoughts?
I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm excited.
Yeah, hopefully they give us a nice unit. No complaints and it's smooth today.
Like no maintenance?
Yeah. I gotta go look at a potential something at 10 o'clock, but that's fine. We have plenty of time, right? I know.
I'm going to, my mom taught me if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
All right, John, but we're gonna take y'all with us to look at this this unit, right? Can we show them before we move stuff in? We'll show them before, and then we'll show them after you put your magic into it, right? Sound good?
There's gonna be a lot of Target trips in the near future. IKEA. Yeah.
All facts.
Exciting.
So this is the place. You walk in, and it is way smaller. Here's the bathroom. Here's the small kitchen, but a lot of storage. The living room is small, bro. This is what $6,000 a month will get you in downtown Tampa. It has gotten so expensive to live in an area like this, but we're gonna try it for a year. This is 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's like I think it's the biggest apartments they have here in the Water Street community. Double vanity, double sink vanity, so that's good. This is the master. This is phase 2 of Water Street that they're building. Not the best views, but it's the lifestyle that we're interested in. And then the closet's pretty big, so we like that. And let me show you the balcony. The balcony is really, really dope. It is a huge, and this is what we really fell in love with. All the way here is our bedroom. You guys can see some of the water. This is phase 2 of this community that they're building. You can't really hear any construction when you're inside, so we're happy about that. This part of the balcony is huge. See the highway, a little bit of the downtown area, this is where Josh lives, in this building. Look how big, this is 6 feet across. So wrap around balcony, and then you guys can see some of the water there. Huge balconies. I'm hyped. And then this is Water Street down here. Really dope at night, really dope during the weekends for family and stuff. We just left the apartment. You guys saw a little light tour, but now we are looking at a space now for a possible business venture. Meeting Josh, Danny, and another potential partner of ours here to look at and discuss, what these plans are. And beautiful wife is here. She never knows, airplane. She never knows, what our business ventures are, but this time she'll be able to hear them. We'll usually do business, and then she'll find out like a week later that we bought something or we started something.
Yeah, he won't intentionally tell me. It'll just come up in random conversation. Like, oh, by the way, we own a trucking company.
This is true. What up, family? It is 7:33 in the morning. I just dropped off my kids. Usually the kids we gotta leave the house by like 6:45 a.m. to get the kids to school. And then from there, it's either my wife takes them or I take them, but we usually take them the days that we have to go to the gym. So my wife has a trainer, I have a trainer. It's usually in the morning. So whoever is training that morning usually takes the kids. But sometimes we're both training, right? So just a matter of how we're feeling. We try to hold each other down. Because that's what marriage is. Marriage is yin and yang. Marriage is when you feeling 30%, she gotta be 70. When she's feeling 30, I gotta be 70. Sometimes with finances, I'm 80%, she's 20. But when it comes to the kids and taking care of the home, she's 80%, I'm 20. And I think that a lot of couples, man, they lose sight of that. They don't look at the big picture, and it makes it really easy to underappreciate your spouse, you know what I mean, your significant other. So be careful with that. Nonetheless, we're going to the gym now. It is 7:30, we're going to the gym, and then I have a 10 a.m. Meeting with the mentorship guys, because every Monday at 10 a.m. we have a call. Every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a call. And that kind of helps me continue to be accessible as the mentorship grows, because we're at, I don't know, 550 students now. The mentorship has grown pretty significantly. If you missed it on Instagram, I shared a lot of W's for the month of March. We got one guy that just surpassed $22,000 in a month just cutting hair. Pretty epic. He might have the record right now. I mean, think about, that's on pace to do what, 280K in a year? That's pretty crazy. How many barbers knew that that was even possible? He's not the only one clearing 20K. Mo's doing it now. Jordian's doing it now. There's several guys who have cleared 20K because of price raise increases. These are the same guys that were getting made fun of, being told you got to raise your prices. Oh, you charge too low, when they were making 120, 160. And we were telling everyone, you know, in due time, there's a process. They're going to raise their prices. You don't raise your prices just because you feel like it. How can you give somebody that advice? So we did it intentionally. And now they're clearing, you know, $250,000 in a year. So to think about, it's food for thought. And March has been the craziest month I've had in a long time. We was in Montreal. We went to Tremblant. The first day that we were there was amazing in Montreal. Food's amazing. The people are very kind. They speak French and English. Most of them do. The music, Canadians, they got the best music. If you into Drake, Tory Lanez, that, you know, that style, Canada's killing it. And all the restaurants, the coffee shops, the damn stores, the department stores were playing bangers. And I noticed that. The second day we were gonna drive out to the ski resort, because we were staying 5 days in the ski resort. On the way there, we decided to stop at the port of Montreal, where Montreal began, and go to their museum, their history museum. That was amazing. I highly recommend, if you're ever in Montreal, go to that museum. It's one of the best museums that I've been to personally. But then, you know, we leave, we get to the ski resort, it's about an hour and a half out. And while my family's getting settled, I'm like, you know what, let me get some quick work done. So I go looking for my book bag with my laptop, my iPad, my camera, my microphone, $8 grand, $9 grand worth of stuff in there. My sneakers, I can't find it nowhere. So then I look on the Find My app, and that thing is somewhere I ain't never been. You know, we make a complaint to the police. The police are maxed out on complaints. They're not even taking anymore. I guess theft from vehicles is very, very common in Montreal. A lot more common than it is here in Tampa. So that's not the end of the story, but that sucked, you know, and my wife is really, really dope, you know, like half glass full type of person. Look at what God has done for us. We're here in Tremblant. Let's not let that ruin our trip. You know, at least we're in a position where we could replace the items. We didn't have insurance, but, you know, money-wise, financially, 5 years ago, this would have ruined everything. Like, I would have had to stop doing YouTube for a while until I could replace my stuff. I'd have to get into debt to replace it. You know, she was making me feel better in that way, and we didn't let it ruin the trip. We had a great trip. So we were 5 days in Tremblant, and then after the 5 days, we came back to Montreal for half a day, because the next morning we were gonna fly out. So we stayed inside the airport, at the hotel in the airport. So we go out to dinner with Danny, my business partner. If y'all know Toon Doc, y'all know who I'm talking about. We went to dinner with our families. After dinner, we say our goodbyes. And 2 minutes later, he calls me back. His car's missing. Bro, they stole his entire car with his snowboards, all his luggage, his laptop, his daughter's laptop, his wife's laptop. We did the math, 30 grand worth of stuff, guys. He didn't have insurance either. What a hell of a trip. I have to, immediately from Montreal, we're not going home. We're going home bring our kids home, but we got to get back on a plane to go to Dallas, because I'm getting an award from the OG Barber Conference, and I was going to be a keynote speaker. So that was dope. Shout out Al's Millions. Probably the first mentor and one of the most impactful people as far as my barbering career is concerned. If you're OG, you know who I'm talking about. We had to go do that trip, so I didn't really even get time to like figure this stuff out. You know what I mean? I had enough time to go replace my MacBook and my iPad so I could do this presentation, but it really messed up my presentation because I lost everything, you know, that I was prepared for. We're in Dallas for 2 days, had the time of our lives. We stayed at the Thompson in downtown, me and the wife. They upgraded us for free to the nicest suite ever. I don't know if I have video of that, but if I do, I'll try to put it up here.
we made a nice weekend of it. We get back from Dallas. I gotta immediately bring my wife to her car because she's gotta go pick up the kids immediately after we landed to Tampa. But we can't find her car in the parking garage that we left it in because it got towed. Bro, we could not catch a break. It was one thing after another, after another, after another. And then the next day, I get my car back. I had to spend $100 on the ticket, another $300 on the tow. I'm out $400 right there. If you know, it's just like, man, I'm blessed to be able to go through these things, and I'm good. And then the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know how many of you guys have been following me for a while, but we used to have an educator, but it was like 2018, 2019, 2020. His name was Macho Torres, Macho. And he used to host all of our classes. If you went to the premiere during that time, you would see Macho hosting our classes. He was crazy good energy. And then 2021, he took a step back. He had some personal family issues. You know, I know his father passed away. He was going through things, and I would check in on him every now and then. He seemed to be doing well. I remember he had bought a house. He had bought a commercial property or something like that he got for a good deal, and he started hiring barbers because for the longest he didn't want to hire barbers, so his team was growing, and it seemed like everything was good. He was just taking a step back to focus on family, and you know, he's going through stuff. But then I felt like he definitely was going through things, and every now and then I would reach out, I would check in on him, I'd let him know, you know, just try to be there how I could from a distance, you know, because we were far away. I could just tell he was posting a lot more negative things, and I just felt like I needed to reach out. I did, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough because I found out the day after my car got towed and all these things were going down. Unfortunately, Macho was shot and killed in front of his own barbershop, the barbershop that he owns, that he supports his family with. And unfortunately, he passed away, man, from gun violence, because these days men don't care. They it's like we've lost humanity, bro. We don't think about that's a father, that's a brother, that's a son, that's a husband, to just take somebody's life away over fighting, over a fist fight, an argument. In the grand scheme of things, it's petty stuff. It's not worth fighting over. And to take a man's life, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's trash. I hate that. I hate the way that he passed away, and it really hurt. It really hurt my soul, man, because Macho wasn't perfect. He definitely had a temper and all that, just like I do, you know? And he was going through things, and you never know what people are going through. You never know what people are going through. And I talked about this the other day. Like, I was in a parking garage, and this guy almost hit my car because he was going really fast in the parking garage, and I lost my cool, and I cursed at him, and you know, I was upset about it. It was probably because of everything that was going on. Like, I'm obviously going through stuff, and I let myself get out of the character that I know I need to be following, you know, based on my faith in Jesus Christ, right? And I messed up. Imagine if that would have escalated to something crazy because I'm going through something. But at the same time, that man might have not even been thinking. He might have been, you know how you get it? You're going through stuff too, and you're not even, sometimes I'll drive and I'll be driving to a place and not even realize how I got there. Don't remember anything, because I was paying attention to driving, but I got there, right? Like, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. That man might have been going through something, and he might have turned up because of all the demons he's fighting, you know? You just never know, man, and you always got to give people grace. You got to be empathetic. I got to do a better job of that. But I'm so sad for, you know, Macho. My prayers go out to his family. I went to the funeral recently, and I think, you know, a funeral will say a lot about a man and the legacy they left behind. Bro, there was probably 1,000 people there, guys. Standing room only. There wasn't enough room. I don't think his family realized how many people loved him and were going to come out to pay their respects. It was standing room only, like, but, you know, seeing his 2 kids, his 2 sons. That's one thing about Macho, bro. He was family number one. His wife, his kids, and my wife showed me one of the latest messages that he had sent my wife, and it was because, you know, me and Macho used to travel together a bunch for the shows. I forget what, like, my wife was playing around or whatever and had messaged, you know, Macho about something we were doing. I guess she caught in our stories, you know, living our best life or whatever. And Macho responded with, man, you know that man loves you. You're his world. He talks about you all the time. You got nothing to worry about. This man, you got a real one, whatever. Like, that was Macho, bro, you know. So anyways, rest in peace to his family. Guys, if you see, if you see me share anything about his, maybe it's something to help support his family, donations, whatever, support a barber brother. I don't know that they're doing anything like that, but I'm definitely trying to help that family, ease that pain. Crazy times. I mean, it's a reminder, man, life is short. Life is short. But let's go to the gym, and hopefully this vlog will turn around and get more positive, more entertaining. But I felt like, I definitely want to help keep Macho's legacy alive. Go check out his YouTube channel, Macho Torres. He's got like podcast episodes and stuff that he was known for. Just a stand-up guy, man. But
You guys, we are home. I moved. We in a high-rise type of environment now, which I'm liking. But we're here working on the funnel for our newest location, our West Palm Beach location. These are all the barbers there. There's 10 barbers, and we're looking to hire some more. And this has all the copy. Yeah, man, we're completing this. That way I can continue to get the numbers up. Bro, Mouton just moved from Michigan. His first month at Headlines New Tampa, he made $12,000, charging $25 a haircut. Man, come on, man, let's go. So anyways, I get fulfilled by that. If we were commissioned, think about it. If we were commissioned, I would have made, if we were at 30% commission, we would have made off of Mouton times 0.3, $3,600 this month alone, just from those results. Don't make anywhere near that. We only charge him booth rent. I love that he's winning like that, and I want to see him continue to win. And so I want to see these guys be able to get those same type of results if that's what they want, right? Some of these guys will never get those results because you got to put in hours, you got to put in time. But I want everybody to have the opportunity to be able to get those type of results, if that makes sense to y'all. So I am working here on that. My mission is to help these guys win. And you can learn how to do this too if you're part of Mentorship. I want our barbers to get into accounting, into pie, because I want them to be able to buy a house and to be able to get benefits and retire one day and all that stuff, right? So pie accounting helps with that. We're really building an ecosystem that's geared towards elevating the barber. Not just cutting, right? DFS Formula, OP45, Tomb 45. Those companies are teaching people how to be better barbers, better haircutters, better at servicing their clients. But I'm also trying to help people make more money and make a career out of this and be able to help their family with this, right? With their skills. And imagine doing something you love doing. People think you gotta retire, financial freedom and stuff. Man, when you hit retirement at an early age or financial freedom, you're doing it so you can do more things you want to do anyways. So as long as you're designing your life the way that you would want to, even when I retire, I'm gonna cut hair once, 6 hours, 7 hours a week, you know what I mean? Because I love it. I love being in the barbershop. I'm gonna open a badass barbershop. Me and Josh were talking about some ideas yesterday of a badass barbershop idea. Nobody's done this before. I can imagine having that and working there a couple days a week, 1 day a week, half days, nothing crazy, right? But just there to enjoy it, because I love that atmosphere, It don't feel like work if you do it the right way. Show you guys my balcony real quick. I haven't really got to spend a lot of time here. Oh, look, that's a cruise ship over there. You guys can see the cruise ships. Like, we could literally walk over there to the port, hop on a cruise ship. This is my bedroom, you guys can't see. This is the more narrow side of it. A little bit of the skyline there. And right here, this corner right here gets really, really wide. We're gonna put a table here. And then you guys can see that the balcony wraps around. It wraps around the whole building. These are our kids' bedrooms. You guys can see, like, this whole area is really, really nice. I'm loving it, man. It's different. We're used to living in a house in the burbs. We had our own pool and stuff. So we do miss that, but I'm loving this. Speaking of different, our Airbnb is finally done. My wife is finalizing towels and blankets and all that. Danny got Tim to go and complete the Airbnb finally. Matter of fact, let's show you guys what I'm talking about. It's all closed now, fenced. I gotta find out how much the fence was. This was supposed to be painted a different color, but never got painted. But yeah, man, this about $100,000 later, and we are here.